Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today I would like to present the final presentation of FPA310. Before we start the presentation, let me introduce myself first. My name is Muhammad Raili bin Zulkifli and my contact number is 20218321 and 02. So let's get started. Okay, firstly, we look at the background of My Industrial Training Company, which is located at Temeluk, Pahang, one of branch under the administration of Perbadanan Kemajuan Pertanian Negeri Pahang Plantation, which is PKPP, focusing on oil palm plantation industry. The manager is Muhammad Nordin bin Ahmad. The assistant manager is Muhammad Azli bin Cik Aziz. The vision of PKP is PKPP Peneraju Pertanian Pahang Menjelang 2025 and the mission is mengoptimalkan potensi pertanian sebagai sumber kekayaan. Okay, the total area ladang PKPP Sungai Sering is 1,218.23 hectare, which is have 4 division. Firstly is Division A Sungai Sering, number 2 is Division A Sungai Sering, and the next one is Division B Kampung Awah, and the last one is Division C Paya Puchong. The total workers is 118, include office staff. Okay, now we look at the summary of the task, which is the first week we do the activity like circle weeding and selective weeding, place the bitter track and replanting the palm tree. The second week we do the mulching, slashing, lining, manuring, blanket spraying and selective weeding. For the third week we do the activity like manuring, slashing, harvesting the FFB and road maintenance. For the next week, we do the harvesting the FFB and manuring. The second last week we do the slashing, pruning, and harvesting. And the last week we do the manuring and audit cows. Okay, for now we look at the activity number 1, which is hauling process. Okay, firstly is location is Division B Kampung Awah. The objective of the activity is to make planting hole to transplanting seedling palm trees, and the second one is to make the process more faster. The list of equipment is tractor with hydraulic post hole digger. Okay, for now we look at the procedure of hauling process. The first one is driver of tractor will dig hole by using hydraulic post hole digger at the mark of lining. The second is the size of hole is 45 cm times 45 cm times 60 cm. By using this machinery 8 cm, it can reduce the time taken from using manual method, which is one hole can take 6 until 7 seconds. For average in one day can dig 500 holes. For the costing is the payment for contract worker is 4 ringgit and 80 cent per hour for one job, which is transporting, planting, and install fertilizer mat. Okay, for now we go to the next activity, which is replanting the palm tree. The location is Division B Kampung Awah. The objective of the activity is to ensure that the oil palm seedling is fertile and productive. The second one is to increase produce of yield. The list of equipment that we use is hoe and tractor. The list of material is oil palm seedling, which is 12 month at nursery, and Crystal Island Rock Prospect, which is SIRP.
Okay, now we go to the procedure of replanting. The first one is before replanting palm tree, prepare the lining and the hole of planting. The lining must be 60 degree and parallel. The hole size is 45 centimeter times 45 centimeter times 60 centimeter. The procedure number 2 is the palm seedling must be 10 until 40 months years old and past scaling process need to be transported on the same of the planting day. The next one is remove the planting polybag from the plant carefully and place the palm tree in the center of the hole. And the next, spread the 500 gram road phosphate, which is 25 gram around the wall of the hole, and another 250 gram at lower surface. It can improve soil fertility and promote healthy root development in plants. And the last one is backfill the hole with soil, tempering it down gently.
Okay, now we look at the costing. The payment based on the contract for labor cost, for it 4 ringgit and 80 cent per hour for one job. The next one is the total material cost is 7,592. Okay, next we look at the activity number 3, which is manuring compost fertilizer plus NPK. The location is Division B, Kampung Awah. The objective of activity is, the first one is to supply nutrient for plant to grow healthily, and the second one is to supply each palm with adequate nutrient in balanced proportion. And the list of equipment is wheelbarrow and fertilizer spreader. The list of material is 200 bags of compost fertilizer and 28 bags of NPK fertilizer. Okay, now we look at the procedure of manuring compost fertilizer plus NPK. The first one is fill the 200 bags of compost fertilizer and 20 bags of NPK fertilizer into the tractor or lorry. And the second is workers prepare the equipment such as wheelbarrow and fertilizer spreader, then check the equipment before use it. The third one is workers fill the wheelbarrow with compost fertilizer, and after settle spread compost fertilizer, fill the wheelbarrow with the NPK fertilizer. For the procedure number 4 is workers spread 15 kg of compost fertilizer around the palm trees by using fertilizer spreader. One fertilizer spreader, 2 kg workers will spread at the 7 1 per 2 of fertilizer spreader. And the procedure number 5 is after spread the compost fertilizer, workers will spread 4 kg of NPK fertilizer spreader. And the last one is 2 bag of compost fertilizer can manuring 3 palms tree. 1 bag of NPK fertilizer can manuring 12 palms tree. Okay, now we look at the costing of this activity, which is the first one is labor cost. For compost fertilizer, we pay 1 ringgit per 1 bag, which is the total is 200 bags. So the total of compost fertilizer is 200 ringgit. For the NPK fertilizer, we pay 2 ringgit and 40 cent for the 1 bag, which is the total is 67 ringgit 20 cent, which is the total cost of labor cost is 267 20 cent ringgit. For the material cost is, for the compost fertilizer is 9 ringgit and 25 cent for 1 bag. For the NPK fertilizer, 29 ringgit and 75 cent for 1 bag, which is the total cost for this activity is 5,480 ringgit. Next, we look at the activity number 4, which is manuring palm tree by using compound fertilizer. The location is Division B, Kampung Awah. The objective of the activity is, number 1 is to increase the growth rate and productivity for oil palm trees. And the second one is to achieve a uniform distribution of micronutrients through the root zone. The list of equipment is wheelbarrow and fertilizer spreader, and the list of material is 210 bags of compound fertilizer. For the procedure of manuring compost fertilizer plus NPK is, number 1 is fill the compound fertilizer into the lorry and tractor. The total carry is 210 bags for 7 workers, which is 30 bags per 1 worker. The number 2 is workers on the truck and tractor will drop 1 until 2 bags of compound fertilizer on the roadside to facilitate the manuring process. And the next is worker fill the wheelbarrow with the compound fertilizer step by step so as not tired quickly. The number 4 is push the wheelbarrow into the row or home of oil palm trees and spread of the fertilizer by using a fertilizer spreader. The number 5 is each oil palm trees need 3 kg of compound fertilizer. One fertilizer spreader is 1.5 kg, so need to split twice to get 3 kg per tree. One bag of fertilizer can manuring at 60 trees. And the last one is need to be split compound fertilizer at pile of front, because at pile front is moist area. Moist area has many roots and it's not pile of front. Do a V-shaped technique to get around the tree. Next, we go to the costing. The firstly is labor cost. The total labor cost is 267 20 cent ringgit. For the total material cost is 5,483 ringgit. Now we look at the last activity, which is circle weeding. For the location is Division B, Kampung Awah. The objective of the activity is, the first one is to remove unwanted plant or weeds around in circular pattern, and the second one is to help reduce the risk of pest and disease infestation, contributing to improve overall plantation health. The list of equipment is knapsack sprayer, 18 liter, and PPE. And the list of material is glyphosate, potassium, and garlomid. And the last one is numerical. Okay, for the procedure of circle weeding is, the first one is worker must wear the PPE, which is personal protective equipment, such as safety boots and glove and mask and apron. And the second one is mix 100 milliliter of glyphosate potassium with water and 500 milliliter of miracle as sticky agent until full the knapsack sprayer and shake it to mix well. And the third procedure is, the color of the nozzle used is light green, so the spray volume is 288 until 322 liter blanket per hectare. The total trees for one pump are 25 tree. And the next one is, start from the center of the circle and work your way outward and allow the herbicide to dry completely of the weeds. And the last one is, hold the nozzle close to the ground and the glyphosate potassium evenly over weed infested area. Okay, now we look at the costing for the circle weeding activity. The first one, we look at the main days is 2 hectare done for the day is 4.4 hectare, and the material used for the day is 2.40 liter, and the total material cost is 70 and 80 cent, and the labor cost is 115 38 cent, and the total cost for the circle weeding activity is 186 ringgit and 18 cent. Okay, the last one is conclusion. In conclusion, my time at Ladang PKPP Sungai Sering has been immensely enriching, providing me with a wealth of experience, knowledge, and exposure to various facts of oil palm management. This valuable experience have not only enhanced my professional skills but have also significantly boosted my self-confidence, equipping me to confidently face new challenge in life. The comprehensive training received has deepened my understanding of the agriculture sector, and I am sincerely grateful to Ladang PKPP Sungai Sering for the opportunity to be a part of the invaluable learning journey. So that's all from me. Thank you.